Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Talk Smart English podcast. I'm Liba, and I'm really happy to have you with us today. If you are learning English and sometimes feel that you know many English words but still don't know what to say in a real conversation, then today's episode is especially for you. We are going to talk about 20 simple English phrases that you can use in your daily life. These are not complicated phrases, and you don't need advanced grammar to understand them. They are simple, natural, and very useful.
That's right, Liba. And I think this is one of the most important things for English learners to understand. Learning English is not only about memorizing difficult words or studying grammar rules for hours. Sometimes one simple phrase can help you communicate more naturally and confidently. For example, instead of thinking about a long sentence, you can learn a short phrase like, how's it going? No worries, or I'm on my way. These are the kinds of expressions that can make your English sound more natural in everyday situations.
Exactly, Jack. And in today's episode, we don't want you to simply listen to these phrases and forget them after the podcast ends. We want you to understand what each phrase means, when you can use it, and how it sounds in a real conversation. Jack and I are going to create small everyday situations so you can hear how these phrases work naturally.
And there's one more important thing. While you are listening, don't be afraid to speak. If we say a phrase, pause for a moment and repeat it out loud. You don't need to have a perfect accent. You don't need to speak very fast. The most important thing is to open your mouth and practice saying the English words. The more you speak, the more comfortable you will become.
Absolutely. So if you are ready, take a comfortable seat, relax, and imagine that you are having a normal conversation with a friend. We are going to learn 20 useful English phrases for daily life, one by one, with simple explanations and real examples.
And Leba, I think our listeners should also remember one simple rule today. Don't just learn the phrase, use the phrase. If you learn 5 phrases today, try to use those 5 phrases in your own conversations. You can even speak to yourself in English and create your own examples. And Leba, I think our listeners should also remember one simple rule today. Don't just learn the phrase, use the phrase. If you learn 5 phrases today, try to use those 5 phrases in your own conversations. You can even speak to yourself in English and create your own examples.
All right, Jack, let's begin with our first phrase. This is a phrase that English speakers use very often in casual conversations, especially when they meet a friend, a coworker, or someone they already know. The phrase is, "How's it going?"
Yes. How's it going? That is a very natural and friendly way to ask someone how they are doing. It is similar to saying how are you? But in casual everyday English, how's it going? Like can sound more relaxed and conversational.
Exactly. And remember, when someone asks you, "How's it going?" you don't need to give a long answer. You can simply say, "It's going well, pretty good, not bad," or even, "Great, thanks."
Let's imagine we meet in the morning. Leba, I'll start. Hey Leba, how's it going?
"Hey, Jack, it's going pretty well. How about you?"
I'm doing great, thanks.
See? That was very simple. Now, everyone listening, try it with us. How's it going?
Good. And you can also use it with a friend you haven't seen for a few days. For example, you could say, Hey Sarah, how's it going? I haven't seen you in a while.
Great example. So, phrase number 1 is, "How's it going?" Use it when you want to casually ask someone how they are doing. Now, let's move to phrase number 2. "Jack, imagine I meet you in the afternoon and I want to know what you are doing today. What can I ask?"
You can ask, What are you up to?
Exactly. "What are you up to?" is another very common phrase in everyday English. It simply means, "What are you doing?" or "What are your plans?" It is especially common when talking to friends, family members, or people you know well.
And it doesn't always mean that someone is doing something special. You can ask it even when you think they might be relaxing at home.
Let's make a quick conversation.
Hey Jack, what are you up to this evening?
"Not much. I'm probably going to stay home and watch a movie." "Not much. I'm probably going to stay home and watch a movie."
Sure, that sounds like a good idea.
Very natural. So instead of always saying, "What are you doing?" You can sometimes say, "What are you up to?"
And here's another example. Imagine you call your friend and say, "Well, hey, what are you up to?" Your friend might answer, I'm studying right now, or I'm having lunch, or I'm just relaxing."
Perfect. Everyone, repeat after us. What are you up to?
Excellent. That's phrase number two.
Now let's go to phrase number 3. And this one is extremely useful when you are traveling somewhere or meeting someone. The phrase is, "I'm on my way."
S. I'm on my way means that you have already started going somewhere, or you are currently coming to the place where someone is waiting for you.
For example, Jack, imagine we have a meeting at a cafe and I call you because you are waiting for me.
Jack, where are you? I've been waiting for 10 minutes. Sorry, Liba. I'm on my way. I'll be there soon.
Great. So when you say, "I'm on my way," you are telling someone that you are coming or going to the place you talked about.
You can also use it in a message. Imagine your friend texts you, "Are you coming?" You can simply reply, "Yes, I'm on my way."
And remember, you don't have to say a long sentence like, "I have already left my house and I am traveling to the place where you are." In natural English, we simply say, "I'm on my way."
That's why learning common phrases is so helpful. A short phrase can communicate a complete idea.
Everyone, say it with us. "I'm on my way." Now, phrase number 4 is something you will probably use many times in your daily life. The phrase is, "Give me a minute."
Yes. Give me a minute means please wait for a short time. You can use it when someone asks you to do something, but you need a little time before you can respond or help them.
For example, Jack, imagine you're getting ready to leave and I call you. "Jack, are you ready? We need to leave now."
Give me a minute, Liba. I just need to find my keys.
That sounds completely natural.
You can also say, give me a minute, please, if you want to sound a little more polite. For example, if someone asks you a question while you are busy, you can say, give me a minute, I'm almost finished.
And this phrase doesn't always mean exactly 60 seconds. It simply means you need a short amount of time. All right, Jack, we have already learned our first 5 phrases, and I think they are really useful for starting conversations and talking about simple plans. Now let's continue with 5 more phrases that you can hear and use in many everyday situations. These phrases are especially useful when you are at home, outside, shopping, meeting friends, or simply talking.
Exactly, Liba. And I think these next 5 phrases are important because they are very short, but they can communicate a complete idea. English learners sometimes think they need to speak in long and complicated sentences to sound fluent, but that's not true. Native and fluent speakers often use short expressions because they are quick, natural, and easy to understand.
That's a very important point. So let's begin with phrase number 6.
Jack, imagine that I walk into a clothing store and a salesperson comes over to me and asks, "Can I help you find something?" In that situation, if you don't need help yet and you are simply looking around the store, you can say, "I'm just looking."
Exactly. "I'm just looking" that means that you are looking at things, but you are not ready to buy anything or ask for help yet.
Let's make it more realistic.
"Hello, can I help you find something?" "Thanks, but I'm just looking." "Sure, let me know if you need any help." "Thank you."
Very simple and very natural.
You can use this phrase in many stores. For example, you walk into a shoe store and someone asks, "Are you looking for anything specific?" You can say, "Not really. I'm just looking."
And remember, I'm just looking doesn't mean that you don't want to buy anything. It simply means that you are looking around at the moment and you may decide later.
Exactly. So everyone repeat after us. "I'm just looking."
One more time. I'm just looking.
Great. That's phrase number 6. Now let's move to phrase number 7. Jack, imagine we are sitting together and suddenly you need to go somewhere for a very short time. What can you say?
I can say, I'll be right back.
Perfect. "I'll be right back" means that you are leaving for a short time and you expect to return soon.
For example, imagine we are having a conversation and I suddenly remember that I left my phone in another room.
"Liba, I think I left my phone upstairs. I'll be right back."
No problem, I'll wait here.
Welcome back, everyone. We have already learned 10 useful English phrases for daily life, and I hope you're not only listening to them, but also repeating them out loud. Jack, I think one of the best things about these phrases is that they are not difficult. They are short, simple expressio.
Absolutely, Liba. And now we are moving into phrases that are especially useful when you are having conversations with friends, family members, classmates, coworkers, or people you know. These expressions can help you respond naturally instead of stopping every few seconds to think about complicated sentences.
Jack, sometimes when we are talking to someone, we hear something that we don't completely understand. Maybe the person uses an unfamiliar idea, or maybe we are simply not sure what they are trying to say. What can we ask?